The Xbox Series X and S version of Warhammer 40K Darktide has been delayed, as has the upcoming seasonal content rollout for the game. On Twitter, developer Fatshark released a statement announcing the delay, citing feedback from the community as the reason for it. Fatshark will implement a complete crafting system, a more rewarding progression loop, as well as fine-tuning the game's stability and performance before bringing the title to console and releasing new content. Addressing all this before introducing the game to more players is probably for the best, as Darktide, despite its flaws, has been generally well received. In GameSpot's Warhammer 40K Darktide PC review, Mark Delaney wrote, quote, "Darktide is both a promising Left 4 Dead-like and a flawed live service, but its issues are fixable, and the growth of Vermintide suggests that Darktide will also enjoy a long shelf life as one of the better games of its kind." If you're on Xbox and need something to Darktide you over until Darktide's release, how about revisiting a blast from the past? As surprise, GoldenEye is coming to Game Pass before the end of the month. The uprezed version of the game will drop on the service Friday, January 27th. GoldenEye 007 originally came out on Nintendo 64 in 1997 and was based on the 1995 movie starring Pierce Brosnan. The important caveat to remember, however, is this updated version of the game will feature online multiplayer on Nintendo Switch, but not on Xbox. Instead, the James Bond title will have achievements, split-screen multiplayer, and a 4K resolution on Microsoft's console. Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack costs $50 per year and is the only way to play GoldenEye on that system. The game will be available through Xbox Game Pass, but also become a part of Rare Replay on Xbox. That means you won't need to subscribe to a service necessarily to play in Microsoft's ecosystem. We'll see how the 25-year-old game holds up today when it drops at the end of the week, but in 1997, Jeff Gerstmann said in GameSpot's review, quote, "GoldenEye not only lives up to the quality not quantity mantra that Nintendo continues to tout, it surpasses it." We might all be Jeff's age by the time highly anticipated the days before releases, as the game pushed back its launch from March of this year to November, but many online are starting to feel uneasy about the game as a whole. The post-apocalyptic zombie game, which has been criticized for its reported use of unpaid workers, has been delayed to November 2023 due in part to a trademark issue. Developer Fantastic and publisher Mitona said in a statement that Steam blocked the day before from getting a page on the store due to a request from a private individual over the game's name. The studio said when it announced the day before in January 2021, the name The Day Before was available to trademark as a video game. After this, a person registered that name with the US Patent and Trademark Office, beating Fantastic to the punch. The studio went on to say it had planned to release a, quote, "lengthy" gameplay video for the day before in January, but the video now won't be released until the studio can, quote, "sort this issue out." The video will be posted ASAP, the studio said, stating that lawyers have to approve its release. The game has a lot of hype behind it already, as the day before was, for a period of time, Steam's most wish-listed game. But the fact that Fantastic has never released a video game, that the developer refers to its workers as volunteers, and now this bizarre trademark issue have anticipating players on edge. Were you planning to jump into Darktide on Xbox? Are you going to jump back into all the GoldenEye shenanigans to take you back to that wonderful year that was 1997? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you here for more GameSpot news.